Tenebris in Spanish is tenebroso, and that in English means spooky, so Tenebris is spooky. Okay, spooky's a lot easier to say than Tenebris.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
It's a good time to be a Hero Wars mobile player. We are getting this guy a little early. I think we thought he was going to be like August or some kind in the fall. Let's talk about the big news today. The biggest piece of news today by far is this document right here. We got a backline Super Titan here. She is a physical attacker via her artifact weapon. And we have two skills. Touch of the Abyss curses the nearest enemy, receives damage every second, and cannot restore energy. Did they copy and paste Jorgen's abilities? Did they copy and paste Jorgen? The cursed enemy receives damage every second. It's a damage over time. And they cannot gain any energy. The enemy dies while the curse is in effect. Part of their base attack and health is transferred to all allied Darkness Titans and an ally with the highest physical attack. This isn't 100% clear on how this is actually going to work in practice. Let's say for a hypothetical, just a hypothetical, I don't really know this for sure, the base attack and health that is stolen from the enemy. If the enemy dies while the curse is in effect, part of their base attack and health, let's say 10%. Let's just say 10% for the sake of it. Is that 10% spread evenly? So you have 5 Titans, right? 5 Titans that are attacking. Does that mean that each Titan gets 2%? Does that mean that all Titans get all 10%? And then does that mean that the ally with the highest physical attack, if they are also a Darkness Titan, if the allied Titan with the highest physical attack is also a Darkness Titan, do they get double? This seems pretty, it seems a little strong to me. I do like this ability a lot. It helps. It benefits you, I think, the more Titans you have alive, right? So you want to have more of the controlled, defensive, higher health team than the fast attack, whatever. My Angus dies almost every single fight, so using him, for example, with Angus would be a bad idea. Sigurd or Brewster, the Darkness tank, would be ideal, I suppose. And then you have the green ability, targets the enemy with the highest energy and burns their energy, transferring it to Tenebris. So you're going to get a lot of ults out of this. You're probably going to get 1 to 2 extra ults per fight, depending on the fight length. But those 1 to 2 extra curses could translate to a good amount of health back to your team, good amount of bonus attack back to your team. Once Tenebris's team, once your team gets rolling, gets their first kill, it's going to be very, very hard to come back. What are devs going to do to make the element Titans relevant again? 5th Titan? Yep, 5th Titan and new elements. Wind probably coming soon. I would bet that there's going to be a storyline either by the end of this year or next year, a storyline where Wind Titans have been discovered and they have come in to help their base element brethren combat the likes of Darkness and Light Titans. Fire, Earth, and Water Titans have shown that they're weak versus Light and Darkness, so we needed help. We found the Wind Titan to help us out, just like the Green Ranger and Power Rangers. Regardless, Tenebris, the artwork for Tenebris, the animations for Tenebris are really, really strong. They look great. Her skins look great. These abilities, I think, are going to be very strong as well. You see Tenebris a lot in water teams, mixed with water teams on Hero Wars Facebook and web right now. Obviously, Tenebris being added into the meta, you're going to start to see some variations on Darkness teams, maybe Darkness and Light teams that prioritize targeting the first. Because the idea is you want to kill the first target. Let's see. Targets the nearest enemy with a curse. Targets the nearest enemy with the curse. That's usually the tank. And the second time she uses this ability, it prioritizes enemies that not affected by the curse yet. So if you don't kill the tank during that first curse, the second ultimate, the second curse is going to land on the second Titan, right? So you're going to want to use this ability with other abilities that target that front line. That's got to be the strategy. That's got to be the best thing. If you can get a pick early on, If you can get a pick on early on in any part of this game, honestly. But that's how I would build her. That's how I would build her. I would stack her with other Titans that target the front line and target them early, burning off their energy, also burning the energy with the highest. I think she's going to be very strong. I think that you're going to want her. Now, as a reminder, we know from a leak from Load Runner, we have this exchange. Okay, we have this exchange happening on June 18th, early in the morning. Okay, June 18th, early in the morning. It's midnight, June 17th. So midnight, June 17th is when this conversion is going to happen. Those are Tenebris Dark Titan coins, for sure. So the 17th is the last day of the shop, of the Tenebris shop, which means the 14th, 15th, and 16th is when Tenebris should be here. Subject to change, of course. Subject to change. This is screenshots of the Solaris event. Hydra Hunter, Might of the Titans. Repeatable right here. Thanks to Robert for sharing this. Instruments of Lights, Might of the Titans, and Illuminating the Universe. Those were the 3 events. Thanks to Pai Mei and Robert for sharing that stuff.